As far as your position goes, I mean, was Jordan able to come back today? Has he been able to work out with you guys?
Yeah, he was back today. Yeah, he was back today.
You guys kind of miss him a little bit. He's kind of a senior leader and a big personality, I'm sure.
Of course, yeah. Jordan definitely gets us riled up before games, and you know he's a great player also, and you kind of see him make a play, and it kind of makes everybody else want to make a play. So we're kind of glad to have him back.
Talking about you guys and your group, I mean, how big was the bye week for you? You know, have you kind of seen your position group respond at all? You know, to having a little bit of rest and fresh legs.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely needed it. You know, definitely needed a bye week. I feel like practice today was a lot more energized, and that bye week kind of gets you missing football again. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're very excited for this weekend.
Davin, watching the game last year, I guess you were at the game last year, right, or on the trip. You didn't play
not too much.
Watching from the sidelines and watching the edges that they were able to run on your all's defense, was it frustrating to watch? What was going through your head?
What was going through my head? That was a long time ago. What really was going through my head? I hope we win this game. I really hope we win this game. But like I say, man, we're kind of looking back for last year. We're kind of looking forward because we know we got a big game ahead of us. So kind of dwell on the past about that. You know, our last year's team, we have a different team. So we're just ready about that defeat.
Is there a danger trying to like overcorrect to what they did last year, or is that a lesson what they did last year?
Like I said, we're not too much focused on last year. Last year was last year's team. This year is this year's team, and we have goals that we have to achieve every year. So like I said, we're just excited for this weekend.
Are they pretty much running the same offense with Trey on at quarterback as opposed to Will Greer?
I really have no idea. I just know that we're gonna work on Georgia, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna work on ourselves. You know, all week. I really can't say what they do on offense.
What does it mean to you guys this season after a couple losses in a row, and now you're back and you can actually control your own destiny with the win this week?
Resilience. Our team is very resilient. We knew we put ourselves in a bind, and we knew that our season can go two ways. Either we could sit and dwell and watch our season go down, or we can.
What do you think about Nathan Teals' beard? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Took by each other and kept fighting, man, and I'm glad we're in the position that we're in now.
The fact that Florida's ahead of you guys in this division with the first-year coach, and what they obviously had to do a lot of rebuilding. Are you what do you make of how they've kind of gotten back up there defense?
It's an SEC team. They got talent just like everybody else in the SEC, and week by week you never know in this league. But like I say, man, I'm excited for this weekend. But it's the SEC, man. You never know.
You may have already answered this, but what were you able to do in last year's game? I can't remember how much you played. Did you make the trip?
Yeah, I made the trip. I was there for my teammates when they needed me.
Are you excited to kind of get your first taste of action down there in this rivalry?
Definitely. Kind of my first time really playing in a game like this, with the Georgia-Florida game. So that's always kind of exciting.
Were you taught to say Georgia-Florida? Were you taught to say Georgia-Florida game, not Florida-Georgia?
No, I don't know.
The fans on each side will kind of, if you say it the other way, they don't like it. So.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a neutral site.
Oh, I didn't know. That's what I just heard. I say okay, don't mind.
Was Jordan out there again today?
Yes, he was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are some of the things Treon does well at quarterback? We'll see.
He's an athlete. And I think people don't take his arm. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a pretty good arm. He can make the throws out there, and he's a great athlete. And he's a dual threat quarterback that we got to make sure. You know what I'm saying, that we have eyes on him at all times.
Does he compare to Dobbs at all, or are they kind of different in terms of their skill sets?
It's some similarities. It's just some similarities, but for those dual threat quarterbacks, man, we got to try to keep him in the pocket.
I assume you expect him to throw more than 6 times.
Yeah. Did they only throw 6 times last year?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know that.
you said you're not dwelling on last year's game, but can you still take what happened last year and learn from it?
Yeah, you can. You can. You know, we definitely got to come out with a mindset of stopping the run, and that's our mindset every week. It doesn't really change with who we play, because you know if we stop the run, then we're gonna be good third downs. But like I said, we're gonna do Georgia every week. Like we always work on Georgia because we know that if we do the mistakes that we do in the game come from us. Yeah, it's not really good for the other team.
What'd you do with the open weekend? No games, 3 days off?
Man, I went home and I went home back to Atlanta. I laid up with my mom all week, man. Didn't do nothing. Got some rest. Been a mama's boy. Yeah.
Cool.
Home cooked meals? Home cooked meals?
I missed the Atlanta wings, so I was getting wings every night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot or?
Hot lemon pepper.
Okay. I'm with you. Last question. Do you feel like you guys are more equipped to stop the run after having this nice bye week? Do you feel like you got to regroup?
Yeah, we got to regroup, rest. Mentally we got back in it. You know, I think everybody's body just feels more fresh. So, like I said, man, it's going to be a pretty good game. So.
When you say mentally you got back in it, what do you mean?
It's, the season is so long, sometimes you just need a kind of refresher.
Okay.
Yeah, let's ask you just real quick again. I mean, getting the opportunity to get to play, but I know, Jordan getting hurt is not how you maybe worry about. But the fact you've been able to step in and do some pretty good things out there. How pleasing has that been for you to kind of show coaching everybody what you're finally all about?
I gotta say, I didn't want that to happen to Jordan, because I learned a lot from Jordan, but I also knew that I have to prepare every day just in case something does happen. That I have to go in, and Jordan's an All-American, so I know I can't go in and do the things that he can do, but I just want to go in there and do the best. So that's kind of the way that I like to prepare, but it felt good, you know what I'm saying, getting out there and making a couple plays.
Just again, the fact that you're finally healthy, you first got here, I mean, that shoulder and all that things you had to kind of overcome with that.
Right.
At a point we kind of thought, man, I gotta hurry up and show Coach what I'm about here. I'm gonna get lost in the shuffle.
I think game-wise, a lot of people did see, but I think my coaches know that I work pretty hard in practice. Make a lot of plays in practice. I just wasn't able to show it on the field. I just kind of took advantage of my time, took advantage of my opportunity on the field.